It is day 5 of the father-son federal fraud trial. The lead investigator has been on the witness stand for most of the day, describing how he and his team took down the defendants accused of stealing small business loans. Izzat and Tariq Freitag, who own La Shish Kebab in Charlotte, are accused of conspiring together to take more than $1.7 million in COVID-related funds through their 4 businesses.
Now, the lead investigator has been on the stand all day. Our chief legal correspondent, Seema Iyer, is the only local reporter in the courtroom. She's joining us live right now. Seema, the jury got to see some of the father and son's luxury purchases and their social media accounts. So tell us what they saw, and do you think this type of evidence is persuasive?
Well, they heard a lot more than they saw. They heard about a potential Rolls Royce going to the mom. They heard about an S-Coupe. I don't even know what kind of car that is. But what they saw was really flabbergasting, okay? They saw an orange BMW, and we heard about this testimony from last week that was allegedly purchased with the PPP loans. This orange BMW, totally tricked out, and excerpts from Instagram with his wife, Tariq's wife, posing next to the car, you know, the sunglasses, the hip jutted out, the hair blowing in the wind, the sunshine against her face. And you have to think these jurors, at least from my perception, they appear older in the sense they appear over 35, more like over 40, and they all seem to be regular middle-class folk. So when you're looking at that type of setup, you're thinking to yourself, well, how does it affect them? It's like looking at Us Magazine in that section that says stars, they're just like us. But are they really, guys?
All right, Seema, another question for you here. A lot of testimony about so-called altered documents. Now, it's pretty damaging evidence facing the defense. Are they going to be able to recover from this?
Okay, so when we talk about altered documents, specifically we're referring to bank statements and tax returns. But one major scoring of a point for the defense was the lead investigator said, quote, no evidence of who altered. So now you get a preview of what we expect to hear from the defense is that other people could have altered these documents. Also, there was a lot of text messages shown, but the defense brought out there were no phone calls being brought out. So another possible point. Also, the lead investigator said the method by which these documents could have been altered certainly varies. There's a lot of ways to do this. And another point that it seemed to be brought out by the defense was that, okay, so hear me out. The social media issue, the $1,000 was allegedly given to Kyber Capital. This is the third party the defense is saying set up this PPP loan. However, the prosecution says, oh no, we traced that $1,000 to a social media account that buys followers. Well, allegedly Tariq had sent in cash money to this agency to buy these followers. I know it's really convoluted, but I'm telling you, I'm going to clear it up when we are closing arguments eventually, guys.
Now, I'm glad that you brought up the social media angle because, I mean, this case is huge in Charlotte, but also huge playing out on social media. A lot of people having their opinions about this. Let's talk about the facts. I know you just walked out of the courtroom, so what's happening now and what can we expect tomorrow? Is there an end in sight?
Okay, lead investigator on the stand from 9 a.m. till 4:30. Tomorrow morning starts off with a defense non-expert. Basically, defense wanted a cybersecurity expert. They didn't get that, but they're going to get someone on the stand to talk about his experience and his observations of this case in terms of the computer and the data. And then we'll find out if the defendants are going to testify. Defense attorneys have said they each need a half a day. So we are looking at closing arguments on Wednesday. Prosecution gets 2 hours to close. Each defendant gets 1 hour to close. The bottom line, there is an end in sight. But Ryan, I hate to disappoint you. You're not going to see your newsroom neighbor anytime soon, buddy.
Oh, wow. I know.
Sorry.
Heartbreaking for me, right?